Hey,
No.
dreamers, we are here. We are live, and I do have to apologize before we start because sometimes the comments do not come up.
Oh.
Mhm.
So the comments like
In
from
our
the store?
last video after the fact, there was a whole bunch of comments in the middle that
Oh,
didn't show on here. So I don't know what happened, or if it was the streaming platform or what it was. So we'll wait and see.
interesting. Is
hmm
that maybe because you use different, like it's on Instagram and it's on whatever?
Hi, Gabby. Yeah, it's possible because, but when it was on, it's on YouTube as well and Twitter. Um, but when it's YouTube and people are watching us on YouTube, those comments used to come up. It was the Facebook comments that weren't coming up.
Oh, okay.
So if we don't get your comment, just message us because I'm going to watch my phone too, just in case. How are you, Gabby?
Hi, Gabby. How are you? Yes. How is everything? I think I get to see Gabby this weekend, to be honest. I remember right.
Okay, should say that we're
Hello, Miss Kenzie.
Kenzie, where have you been? Oh my goodness, you're alive.
Kenzie, I get to see you next weekend.
Kenzie, I get to see you. That was my other phone talking.
Oh, my voice.
I miss yoga with you too, Gabby. Actually, there's been a few girls commenting that they miss yoga with me. So, and you're seeing her Saturday. Hi,
Yes.
Liz.
Hi, Liz. Yay. I feel like we haven't done this in a while because I'm like, I haven't seen these names up. I haven't seen Liz in a while.
Right. Well, I've seen these ladies.
Well, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll be seeing.
So we're both using different decks today.
Gabby's making me sweat. What's going on, Gabby?
Oh no, do you have a fan?
Ooh. Miss Gabby, Miss Gabby, Miss Gabby. I'm good, Liz. Thanks. I was gonna say I am, but no, I'm good.
She's not. She wouldn't be on here tonight if she wasn't.
Woo! Gabby's
Right.
cards flew out.
All right, Gabby, we're doing you first. I know it sounds bad, but we're doing you.
Yeah, I really am sweating with Gabby. I'm wondering. Hmm. Oh,
All right, Gabby. Oh man. Oh, there's a
yeah. Well,
fiery climax approaching for
oh
Gabby.
yeah. Whew. You know what? We'll talk about stuff on Saturday, but I'll do your card. I have a feeling I know what it is.
All right.
All right, Miss Gabby. Oh, look at it. Reminds me of like Cinderella.
Oh, pretty. Hi, Pam. She's in the warm sun of Mexico, but you, we're live in Mexico right now. Hope you're enjoying it.
My son's in Mexico too right now.
Well, he's not joining us live, so
No, he's probably drunk, laid out somewhere. um,
enjoying. Okay, go for it.
all right, I gotta find the page. Do, 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 do. Okay, so Miss Gabby, you cast a spell with your existence. So this card reminds you that there is a magical power hidden in every heart. Were you aware of this? Magic is not outside, but is within you. It is a white light that flows through your meridians. It is life. It creates life. Magic is the light that penetrates deep into the darkness to awaken and guide all there is so that you can develop with your own divine being to its full potential. This light is within you. Just as the sun touches a seed that lies dormant in the ground, you can awaken something truly miraculous within any being. The magic is expressed in every smile you give to others, which is always loving. Gabby has a great smile. Every loving gesture you make and the respect that you show. Make your way through the world as a good fairy, as a priest or a priestess, as a magician or a holy man or woman, and let the magic within you flow over everything and everybody you encounter. You are a gift, and with all that magical light in your heart, you are precious and needed. Your ultimate reward will be receiving 100-fold all the gifts that you have given. Now begin to walk the path of your own magic. And through this magical radiance of your true essence, you will become a priestess, a magician of the new world. Woo.
Awesome. Okay. Now we got a few more requests. Hi,
Okay.
Lori, and hi, Sonia. Hi, Carol and Kristen.
Okay. Can we go through the names quick? We did Gabby,
Sure we can. Gabby and Kenzie,
Kenzie,
Liz,
Liz,
and Pam.
Miss Pam,
And then we have Lori,
Lori,
okay, and Carol.
Miss Carol. Are they together in Mexico?
I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe. Carol, are you in Mexico?
With your sister, Kristen.
Kristen, yes.
Can you say her last name?
Kristen DeCare. Hmm.
Yeah.
And there's Sonia in there too.
Oh, Miss Sonia.
And then there's Shelly.
Which Shelly?
Shelly Brown.
Shelly
She's
Brown.
from the Willow Rose Holistics.
Okay.
And then Dawn Marie.
Oh, Dawn.
Haven't
Hi.
seen Miss Dawn on here in a little
Yeah,
while. Hope
that's
all
what
is
it feels
well.
like it's been a while.
That's okay. You don't have to stick on here with us, Sonia. We'll still read you a card. You can come back to it later. Okay. And that's who I have. I have 10 right now so far. Oh, wait a minute. And Sandra Davis.
Sandra Davis. Is that a familiar name? I don't think so.
Just on here.
Davis.
Okay.
Davis. Whew.
Okay. Well, she's writing those names down. I'm going to companion card for Gabby. Gabby, you got. I'm using a Moonology deck. Okay, so it's been all about the moon for me for, I don't know, several years now. And because I'm still in that energy, I've just created the coloring book. I'm really attached to these cards. Okay, so Gabby, you got full moon in Aries. Okay, so a fiery climax is approaching for you. And it's like a tug of war with you between what you want and what someone else wants. Okay, so in that process, though, we want you to, the moon wants you, not me. It wants you to check in on yourself and see if you've been handling the situation at hand with some sensitivity, because you might need a little more sensitivity applied to that. So if you know deep down that you've been a little harsh or rash, or you've gone too fast, or you've overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level. You've created the situation for yourself, which means you create your way out of it as well. So when this card appears, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery, could be explosive, could be, fuel. And it wants you to be assertive, but in a good way. Just don't ride roughshod over anybody, okay? If there's a tense situation, meditate your way into peace. And I know you can't do that on Sundays with me anymore, but you could still do it. And you need to have more fun, okay? So when the emotions are running high, and they can be for a few people lately, just kind of remember there is excitement coming. There's some excitement lying ahead, and tempers are likely to flare up. So watch your rash comments and rash decisions. Um, just be mindful that there's going to be some heated stuff happening in your life. But there could be a price to pay if you get too competitive. All right.
Watch
So
your words. Watch the
watch
words.
your words. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's you, Gabby. Hi,
Okay,
Cindy
Miss.
Railer. I see that you're watching. She's not up on the thing, but I have another app over here that shows me who's watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Well, that's great. Okay, so Kenzie, Miss
Yeah.
Kenzie, you got balance forces.
Oh, that's a pretty card.
Can you see it?
I can.
Okay. So this card invites you to look at masculine and feminine energy from a more balanced perspective. Is the situation at hand on the more masculine side of the spectrum? Can it be tempered with the feminine energy? Vice versa. Would the addition of masculine energy bring balance? What needs to happen to form a more holistic and equal foundation? Do you normally hold a position of one extreme? How might you balance this so you can experience a more optimized state of being? To bring more masculine drive and focus to a situation, for instance, if you have some upcoming due dates and you need to get it into action mode, focus on your goals, desires, and ambitions. And if you want to engage more feminine energy, trust, flow, and surrender. Consider all the things that you are grateful for already. Feel the warmth, gratitude, and comfort of knowing everything is divine, perfect, just the way it is. And I also want to, I want to say, if I can, um,
Yes.
Kenzie, I know you have a lot of planning going on, and I want you to look like how it talked about the masculine, feminine, the yin and yang of it. I want you, when it comes down to those moments that you're really considering different things, and maybe somebody else is pushing other stuff on you, to get into, get your balance, see it from both sides. And I think it's really important. And I do see your I think it's her grandfather. I do see the grandfather with her. I think, is the grandfather passed on the
Yes. Yes. Her
one of the
grandfather's
grand,
passed.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So at the wedding, so he's actually like already watching. And I think it's the grandfather. It's like somebody like really cozy, like she would have rubbed noses with. Um and and I think like he wants to be, he's gonna be at the wedding. So like do something for him, maybe have something special in your bouquet, or
Aw.
something like that. So
Today
um
is 6 year anniversary of his death. Well,
oh, is
thanks for
it?
showing up. Yes.
Okay, well, yeah. He's really strong today. So just, maybe a certain flower in your bouquet, or maybe just something of his, very very small, but just known. So maybe you can figure that out. Jenny could probably help you with that, since the flowers and stuff. So
I can
just,
handle
he
that.
wants to be, there, he wants to be walking down with her. I'm like, how about we light a candle? He's like, oh no, I want to be like, actually,
I want to be in it.
I want to be in it. So just know that Grandpa loves you very much. I'm very proud of you, Kenzie, and very excited to see you and Spencer tying the knot.
Oh, she's putting a charm of his wedding photo in her bouquet. Well, how lovely is that? Well, your supporting actress is Full Moon in Aries. You are good enough. Okay, it's a little bit about balance as well. This one's talking about stop second guessing yourself and find your balance. And it's also asking you, are you being a little bit too critical lately? Um, and nice note here, it says it's time for you to declutter your life, declutter your home, your office, and your brain. It's time to start sorting things out, what's good in your life and what's not serving you. It's also time to clear out your energies with salt baths and meditation, and practice getting more grounded. Okay, I know you can't walk barefoot right now because it's freezing cold outside, but you know
You still can.
you still can walk barefoot around your house. Yes.
Some
Okay.
some people do.
Mhm. So, so this card really wants you to get some truthful answers. Get real with yourself, and once you've given those true, real answers to yourself, it'll be easier to see how you're going to get where you need to go. Your next step should then be more obvious for you, and pay attention to the details. There you go. I love these cards.
So I just pulled a card for Liz, and it's the exact same card that Kenzie got.
Oh, well, well. Okay, Miss Liz, were you
So,
listening?
so with Miss Liz, in this card invites you to look at the masculine feminine energy. So again, I'm not even we just read it. So you
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you.
Tell her. Hi, Tony. Tony's watching as well.
Hi, Mr. Tony. Tony Baloney. No, Liz, you just have to um you have like you have to balance and I have to say this and I don't want to say this. You have to yeah, okay, I just have to say it.
Say it.
You have to balance what people say to you. Like if somebody tells you something, that's their opinion. That's not what's good for you. So with that balance, come back and find your own balance with your own thoughts and your own feelings. Just because I tell Jenny she doesn't, I don't know,
I don't listen.
like Jenny, dye your hair white or something, right? It's no, like no. Let you make your own decision. If somebody tells you to jump, are you going to say how high? Of course not. Don't let people do this to you.
That's
I'm
right.
like I'm spirit is getting really into me right now because they're like making me like Liz, stop it. I just want to say stop it. Because it doesn't do you any good. It just doesn't.
Hmm.
And um I yeah, I'm just like they're like telling me like, you know what, if even with professionals, even like say with like doctors or whatever, you stand up for yourself. If you don't like the way that they're talking to you, you tell them. If you don't like the like I just feel like everything that people say to her, she's like soaking it all up.
Hmm.
And it's like find that balance. You're so the feminine side is supposed to be soft and the masculine side, whatever. Just
Well,
find the
sometimes that feminine side is fiery. Let
absolutely.
it out.
So
Yes.
just let it out and make sure that you're being true to your own soul, to your own spirit, because just don't take everything like to hurt and
Yes.
immediately I almost feel like if I told her, you know what, like no, you need to change what you drink in the morning, she would go out today and buy new stuff to drink tomorrow. And it's like,
Well, she might, but she is also getting tired of being told how she should feel about anything. All right. So there is a shift happening for her.
okay,
Since she knows about that, what you're talking about.
okay, good, because that, yeah, good, okay. So then I want to hear about how well you do with it.
Yes. And I want you to see this card front and center. Okay. This is the South Node. Okay. This is don't let your past hold you back, Miss Liz. This one is about an unhealthy addiction um, to some past stuff. And I swear I did not pull this card on purpose. It's about releasing the past, it's about making some changes, and asking you if you really feel stuck right now. So this card, it often comes up as a sign that there's a situation or a relationship that you're asking about. It can be suffocating and toxic, and that's just a suggestion. So it needs to be released, whatever it is. Um, but there is one ongoing thing for sure. When you get this card, there's definitely some challenges coming, and there's some changes that so need to happen. Okay, so let's see. Mostly about karmic stuff. So you want to release the karmic patterns. You are doing so good at that, though, Liz. Um, it's a relationship is karmic, and it's already played out across many lifetimes, and we just need to release that. The moon wants to help you with that. There you go, ma'am. And a shout out to Hyde for Joanne and hi to Amy. More people watching us and Stacy, Breeze, and Michelle. Thanks for all joining us and watching us tonight. Okay, then we're going to move on to Pam. Miss Pam in Mexico.
I can already see how tan she is. I can actually see it. I can see her
I bet. Yeah.
right.
And Joanna. Hi to Joanna.
Hi everybody. I wish I could see.
I
Those
I
people.
can't see them on the streaming platform, but I have an app that shows me, which is
Okay.
nice that I can say hi to people.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So we're on to Pam. Pam's
Yep.
card is manifestation. So can you see? Look how
Oh my
cute that
goodness,
is,
that's so cute. Look at the stars. Beautiful.
right? That's probably what she's looking at all the
Yeah.
stars out, right? So
Colorful
beautiful.
and
Yeah.
nice.
So you can decide how you want to live. The universe is in full support of you choosing to step into your optimum version of yourself. Dream big, then dream even bigger. Now is a great time to start the projects you have been considering. All it takes is some pollination. In the realms of making magic happen, we say, as above, so
So
below.
below. Yes.
So start planting your dream seeds and nourish the soil with enthusiasm for what can and will be. Feel your dream in its entirety as if it's already happening and then let it go. And I'm going to pause for a second because I listened to this guy on this man on Instagram, and he was talking about dreams, and he said for everybody tonight, when you go to dream, when you're in your dream, try and touch the objects and see
Oh
that
yeah. Try and make it
they're
real.
not actually physical, like, and I starting to pay attention more to my dreams.
Right.
So maybe that's just, if somebody needs to pay attention more to their dreams, like actually try and feel it. It's a dream. It's not physical, right? Okay.
Okay.
So, as above, so below. So start planning. So let all sense of control or direction go. Do not try to manage it. Feel how beautiful your dreamed fruitation will be, but then leave it alone to flourish as it will. Any sense of desperation or needingness will only falter its progress. And Jenny and I have talked about this before. When you want something so bad, you actually push it away more
It's the
by trying to
actual law of
manifest
the
it,
universe.
right? So although the lessons gained are a result of this, that will bring growth depending on what you're ready for. Germinate your dream seeds in the present tense with the positive energy. Rather than thinking in terms of what you don't want, focus on what you do want as if you already have it. Pray like you've already received. Um,
Yes.
uh, Rather than thinking in terms of what you don't want, focus on what you do have. As the subconscious will hear the key words and bring you more of this. Be creative with your dream visioning. Create symbols from the letters that make up your wish sentence. Incorporate the natural elements that resonate with your manifestation, such as fire or earth. Find meaningful symbols that align with your desired outcome. Add a rush of energy and charge it with intention for the greatest good. In meditation, send them off into the heart space of the ether. Meanwhile, turn that physical soil into real time. Do the necessary preparation and relax into the knowledge that with your intention, this is enough. So, this card encourages you to dream big. It comes as a reminder that you can choose how you want your life to go. You can manifest all you wish to create or release. It's time to sow the seeds of the reality you want to experience. In a magical practice, there is a saying, as above, so below. So work with this principle through affirmation, thinking, and higher intention. Then anchor or ground your dream seeds. Woo!
Nice. Okay, we have a few more ladies saying hi to Jean and Courtney and Elena.
Hi, everybody. I just want to say,
Go
Pam,
for it.
that thing that we were talking about, I don't know if you remember, like the growing of a small business, that is like it's already starting to grow. So I really think it's something that you need to look into.
Absolutely. And this little moon card, actually, the supporting actress talks all about that. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, this is a full moon in Cancer. Okay, so this one's really talking about there's a challenge coming to an end and a private matter wrapping up. Okay, so that's a great time. It's also a great time to move into a new house. Oh, really nice. Okay. And it's encouraging you to be a kind leader, but don't be clingy. Okay, there's some feminine time coming up. Maybe that's what you're doing while you're away, getting some real girl time. But it's also asking if you're getting enough family time. You need to review some things in your life. Um, and this is a time for you to agree to overcome your insecurities. Step into that new business or that new venture that's on its way. And don't worry, because all will be well very soon.
Mhm.
That's what this is talking about. Hi, Jen McLeod.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I pulled the same card again.
Okay, overall message for everybody on this call tonight or this video with us tonight. It's about balanced forces. Balance, balance, balance. It doesn't surprise me.
Yep, everybody needs to balance out.
Get
Some,
your balance in. Okay. We added a few more to the list, just so you know. Okay.
after Sandra,
After Sandra, there's Ange and Amy, and if time, Elena and Shannon. Okay.
Ange and Amy.
Yep.
Amy who?
Amy Coulomb. I don't want to say that wrong.
Okay.
Coulomb. And now we're on to Miss Lori.
Lori.
Oh, yeah. Balance is all about the Libra energy, isn't it, Shelley?
Crazy how
Okay.
it works.
The moon cards want to be done. Okay, so we're moving on to some shamanic healing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see here. Um, is Lori's father passed away? Because all of a sudden the man just walked in.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay,
Hi,
so
hi,
there's
Diana.
there's a male and his name is Steve.
Okay. Hey,
Steven.
hey, Lori. Who do you know that's called Steve?
Stephen, Steve, something like that. So Lori's card is awaken the magic of your creativity. So dive deep. Can you see that? I always forget to look. Yeah.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Dive deep into the core of your emotional world where there is a special alchemy that lies hidden. Surrender completely to the magic of your feelings and discover deep within you an irrepressible creative light that is ready to create beauty. Your feelings know no reason. Okay, does this man meet? Who is this man? Does anybody on our list right now have somebody that has passed away that's named Steve? Steven, Steve, Stevie, Stefan. There's something. Because this
Okay, so
man is
it's not Lori, so she's checked
he's
out of
in
that
my
one.
ear.
Okay.
Your feelings know no reason, rules, or barriers. They are like water, simply streaming and flowing over all the obstacles. All the obstacles are carrying them along in their wake. The time has come to take control of your emotions, but without building walls or imposing limitations. Bring calm and serenity
Oh, all right.
to the innermost feelings so that you can find and make use of the magic that lies within. Once you have brought calm into this world and master it, allow your feelings to govern your soul path.
Her best
Sense
friend's dad passed away. His name is Steve. Okay.
my bestie stepdad passed away, Steve.
It's not that bit of a stretch. We're connected through energy, and you're connected to your bestie, which you would be connected to her stepdad in that way. So it's not too much of a stretch, honestly. Maybe you didn't know him well, but energy knows energy.
Yeah, he's taller. I see him as long, like longer legs. I see him wearing jeans. And this man, and he's taller because it's like long. Sorry, sense this path and feel it, then follow it as the path of your heart, the path of your pure feelings. Surrender completely to life and the creativity deep within you. Use your imagination, be expressive, dance and sing and laugh and play. Free yourself. Some might think you're foolish or totally naive, or indeed laugh at you, but they will recognize the wisdom of your actions in the end. The path of the soul is the path of the heart, too. It lies in a dimension that our minds are unable to comprehend.
Okay, Lori's saying he was
Right,
short.
no. Nope, then
But
it's not him. No,
yes, okay.
it's not him. It's somebody else.
He's very tall. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's got to be 6 foot. No.
All right. Well, we'll just let him hang out until he belongs to somebody. So anyone else on the call? Energy's energy. Just connect with it and see if that belongs to you. And shout out to Ida. Say hi to Ida. All right. Hi,
Hi.
Lori. Your Ida is watching as well.
Oh,
So
hi, Ida
just
Mae.
shouting out to Ida. And you have joy. Okay. So nice card. Pretty card. Okay, so we've moved on to the shamanic healing oracle deck because the moon cards went flying right out of my hand. They didn't want to participate anymore. So we are created in joy. And this is another balancing card. Okay, so the balance of energy of higher vibrations brings us close to divine love, which is pure joy. Joy can be a destination, but it can also be the vehicle that you use to get close to that destination. So faith and grace and gratitude and love all merge together at different times and in different amounts to create this joy. So there's love, growth, tears, change, and self realization coming with this card. Um, and it just portends or portrays or to let you know that there's a happy and joyous time, either in your life presently or on its way to you. I feel like it might be in your life already, but who am I to say? There you go, Lori.
I don't know. Sorry,
He's not leaving, is he? All right, well, he can hang out for a little while. Oh, and Diana loves your hair.
oh, well, thank you.
I know you find joy every day, Lori. Let's keep finding joy every day.
All right, Carol.
Miss Carol, who is not away on vacation and she wishes she was, this is for you.
Okay, what are you up to, Mrs.? You're caught up
Or
in drama.
a drama. I love it. Steve should give me a hint if I know him. Well, you just have to listen, Miss Lori. And Gabby, is he younger? Like 30-ish?
I thought like he could be like yeah, like a cousin. Like I was thinking, like the okay, we might be because my door is sounding my door just opened.
Oh,
Sorry, hang on one second, Carol. Yes, this man is in his 30s and he's tall and he's got like Levi's on. Like
oh,
I
Levi's.
can see the little stitch, on the back. I can see
Mhm.
the red Levi's. I can just see it. I don't know if he had a motorcycle, but he wants to talk. And I'm just trying to tell him, whoever he is, that if nobody on here can take him, he's got to go. So if this makes sense, Gabby, let me know. Because I just he yeah, he's just talking about he was such a busy kid, busy, always on the go, always had to like dirt bikes and ATVs and just all this stuff. And anyways, okay, so drama. Realizing that we are responsible for the prisons we create for ourselves and the dramas in our lives is quite a challenge. They arise simply because something is not going the way we would like it to, or worse still, other people are not behaving as we would like. You have now strayed far from the path of your soul. You have become lost in sadness, careless of yourself, neglecting your true needs, and feeling sorry for yourself. You have drawn this card because a great opportunity now awaits you. Choose to take it now. It is up to you. The ball is in your court. Recognize that there is a gift, a great chance ready for the taking in everything. You and you alone are responsible for your life, your happiness, and for how difficult or otherwise you make your life. Resist the temptation to ask friends, colleagues, or neighbors for advice. They cannot know how you feel and what your emotional needs are. It's up to you. It is your responsibility. Take a look at your life and how it feels. Find the germ of change within you, the spark of wonder, lightness, and emotional abundance, and allow them to grow and blossom in your heart. Take action. Start to change things. It does not really matter what you change, but make a start. Begin with yourself or your home. Once you do so, the paralysis that has been holding you captive in your own drama will be broken.
Okay, enjoy your evening, Sonia. She
Bye,
has to,
Sonia.
she has to leave us. That's okay. All right, your supporting actress tonight is Retreat. So it's a little bit nice a companion card there. Try not to get the sun in it. The trees. Okay, so this is a good time to retreat into your safe place, a quiet time to gather resources for what's to come. Okay, so work on making your body, your mind, and your soul as strong and as unencumbered as possible. This card, this is a card that urges you to get your ducks in a row, okay, for the changes that lay ahead. Changes sometimes come fast and furious, even when they are longed for. So it can take us unprepared, right? It can throw us off guard when they come so fast like that. But by drawing this card for you, you're advised to prepare for some changes coming your way very soon. There's a lot of changes happening for a lot of people. Alternatively, though, if you don't agree with that, take this time to process the changes that you've recently gone through. So, like the house renos that you're talking about right now, that changes a lot of things in your life, I'm sure. Oh, hi, Kim. Kim Boson.
Hi,
Saying hi.
Kim. Hmm, 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 hmm.
I was thinking the same thing, Gabby. If he wants to be connected to you, wait till Saturday. But he might not be connected to anybody specifically, or I don't really know. Energy's weird sometimes when we open up this. It can bring in, there's a lot of energies on the call tonight.
So I
Video.
can see him working in a barn.
Oh, a barn.
Like, I don't know if he was a mechanic or I don't know, but I smell like not an animal barn, but just like a work shed. It just has this stale smell of, I want to say, I don't know, like oil, like when you go into a garage, that smell.
He
That's what
helped on Gabby's farm.
okay. We'll talk. I'll ask him if he wants to come back Saturday then for you, Gab.
Hi, Kathy. I'm just calling out to hi to anyone who's coming up on my screen over here, just saying hi as we move through these card readings tonight.
And you know what is so funny? As I'm talking about Gabby, this just shows you that if your mind is busy with something, it,
Mhm.
it this is the card I pulled, Gabby, and it just fell out of my
Oh,
deck.
yes. Again. All right.
So I was talking about Gabby, and it fell out again. So that just tells you, when you set intention in these cards.
Okay, Lori, so
Yeah.
you're off the hook.
Okay. So Kristen is Kristen, right?
Yes, ma'am. Kristen, you're up.
Now there is a father figure around this lady. I don't know. I again, I'm feeling it's very cold in my house right now, like in my room right now. Um,
Yeah, for now.
so if Kristen, if you're still on, there is a father figure. Just does that make sense to you? Okay, her card is rise above the dark days of life.
Oh. Kristen's dad passed away.
Okay, so I think I was feeling him before we actually started.
Oh,
Um, I feel he he was pulling from my heartstrings,
mhm.
like my heart chakra. Um, yeah, so just know that he just wants her to know that he's around. Um, um, he actually, Kristen, he I don't know if he plays with your hair or he does whispers in your ear or something like that because he's showing me, he's like trying to whisper in my ear or something, or he's trying wanting to pull my hair back over my ear or something like that. So pay attention to that kind of thing, like somebody just, all of a sudden your hair just slightly feels touched or something, because that's how or he's whispering I think he's trying to breathe too, like do one of the, I don't know what he's if I had more time I would be able, but I just, yeah. Yeah, he can. Okay, my dear, here is your card. So you've had your share of good and bad times. Night falls cool and gray, but day will dawn, um, bringing the sun and light, warm, soft, and healing on your skin. Do not struggle when there's nothing to struggle against. You are neither night nor day, but instead you rise sincerely above both. You are neither darkness nor light. You simply absorb them and transform them into something new. There is nothing that the outside world can give you. The only things that matter are the light in your heart and the voice of your soul. Meditate in silence and without distraction from the thought of anger, rage, or sadness, and rise above these feelings. You are not your rage or your anger, nor are you the sadness that tries to make you feel bad about yourself. You are always the person you decide to be, the person you want to be. This is always within your power. The warrior within you is a servant of the light and brings you centeredness and meditation. And your inner warrior light is the source of wisdom and stillness, bringing every weapon to bear to shatter the shadow of depression with its icy hands reach out for you. Connect powerfully with your resonance of your inner warrior. Do not reject it. This part of you is blessed with knowledge and is familiar with peace than any other, precisely because it is this aspect of your personality that protects peace within you. Warriors rise calmly above all potential threats because they know fear, and they know it so intimately that it no longer holds fear. Sorry, they know it so intimately that it holds no longer holds on fear for them.
I got it. She did
Um,
say that she's having a really sore ear infection lately.
okay.
This just came up earlier for me today too with the right ear, which yeah, balance. It's all about balance, right?
Yeah, so just, I just keep, yeah, like just put your hands over your ears and just ask for light to go into your ears, and sometimes I'll even like pretend to like pull the, you know,
Take a string right through, clean it out.
to clean out my sinuses. If you start to feel pressure, hit these points right here on your nose, to help release your sinuses as well. But your dad is really with you, and I don't know if he was a warrior, but when I said warrior, he like I almost felt like his whole heart just like that's my girl, that
Oh,
kind of thing.
that's cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. And your supporting card is this tree, as above, so below. Right? Teaching. Okay, so we all know we're always learning and we're always teaching. We're always the student and the teacher, the parent and the child, or sometimes we're just a friend and a friend. We are a friend and we are a friend. Okay, this is like the mirror kind of card. When we're maintaining a high vibration energetically, it is easy to learn and grow and teach. Um, so it's nudging you to bring up your vibration by getting some formal teaching experience and look for ways that you can enrich others' lives through sharing expertise and knowledge. Okay, so never despair that the seeds you have planted have failed to take root. They may be taking time to germinate, or they may have migrated to another field, but do not plant seeds with the expectation of an outcome. Okay? Disengage from the attachment to the outcome and move on. Whether it's a situation or conversation or interaction, whatever it is, move on. It's time to move on from that. Um, let's see. Because it's a recipe for disappointment. Okay, so expectation leads to disappointment. One of my famous sayings my entire life: expectations lead to disappointments. Okay. So just let things germinate,
Yeah.
let them take root. And never once second guess if you're doing the right thing or not and in the right way. Just do what you're called to do and trust that the fruits of your labor will be what they are supposed to be.
That's nice.
Mhm.
Isn't it funny? It's all about balance tonight. As above, so
Yes.
below is
Yep.
balance, right? It's just,
It's been about that all day for me too. Every person
really,
that I've seen.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It just must mean something in the universe right now. Everybody's, got to be
Absolutely.
reminded. So I know Sonia's gone,
Yes.
right? She left,
Sonia's gone. She left.
but I still pulled the card because I had her name here, so
Well, she'll
she can
probably
look at it
watch
later.
the recording later.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fire.
Oh, I really love those cards. Is it a
Yeah,
dragon?
it is. Yeah. So this is about Kundalini, rising phoenix, bringing conflict into harmony, transformation. So we live in a dualistic world of light and dark, yin and yang. See, here we go again, masculine and feminine, focusing only on light that can repress our shadows. Bringing both sides into balance and being real with our own humanness allows us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth by accepting the loving and all of ourselves as we truly are. We can extend more of this love and have deeper compassion with others. The painting, the picture here, the painting portrays the balanced dance. Am I doing it right?
Yeah, you're good.
The balanced dance of creation. The greater the distance of separation of duality, the greater the density. As the dragons come together, they dissolve into one with all that is. In this place of coalescence, the fusion brings both sides together in oneness, not just as re-merging with the universe, but an alchemy process of becoming the empowered creator force we truly are. So this is talking about our passion, our motivation, our destruction, even what we have, this fire inside of us, what we have. So I think I hope that she'll love this card because I know her personally, and I think she could be a little firecracker.
All right, Miss Firecracker, you got the same card as Lori did, Joy. So you can see that there's some flowers, and I don't want to say butterflies, but they could be butterflies. Everybody's artwork depicts very differently. So we are created in joy. Okay, the balance again, the balance of energy and higher vibrations bring you closer to divine love, pure love. Let's see what else is going on here. Like I said, joy can be a destination, but it can also be a vehicle to get to your destination. The faith and the grace, gratitude and love, they all merge together and at different times to create that. So sometimes there's more of one than another. Just please keep that in mind because as you grow, in love and growth, inner growth exponentially. There can be tears, there can be change, there can be laughter and self realization. But this card is honestly depicting either joy coming to you or happening right now. And Lori finds joy in her life every day. How do you find joy in your life every day? Maybe it's time to take a look at that. Do you find it or are you not looking? Oh, that came out of nowhere. Shelly. Shelly Brown.
What?
Now it's Shelly's turn.
Oh, okay. You said that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, some things just do.
Oh, okay. Okay. I have as I'm like writing for this is Shelley Brown. As I'm writing for her, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety. I'm feeling like just a lot on my plate. Like I feel like holy crap, just taking on so much. I really feel that anxiety. Like oh my god, it can we add extra hours in the day because I have so much to do.
Okay, Shelly, is
So
that what's happening right now? Are you still with
so
us?
so be nice to yourself and don't put all that extra pressure on yourself, and that could be in work, relationships, just in life. Just you have to slow down, girl, because my stomach is flip-flopping, and I'm like feeling like I need an extra 3 hours today to deal with your schedule. And
She's busy at home and at work.
yeah,
Yes,
and
yes.
that's how, yeah, so just you're doing great, but just maybe pump the brakes a bit. I want to punch people, but no,
Yeah.
pump the brakes a bit and just whew, breathe. There, she has this. I don't know if I've met her, but she
Yes, you
has
know Shelly. Yes, you do.
so many spirits around her.
She sure does. She
Holy
does what you and I do.
moly! Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I do think I met her once, and that was a long time ago, though. But holy crap! Like they're just like bang, 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 bang. Like they're everywhere. So I'm really hoping that you I'm really hoping that you just make sure you have your protection up against some.
Yeah,
And
because you're very sad because she's sad because her dog died. Okay, so when you're sad, when your heart's breaking, we know our protection goes down just a little bit.
I
So just saying that, maybe bring it back up, Shelly.
I was just about to ask if she had a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so know that little doggy is running, and it's also with another dog. It's not by itself. So I don't know if you lost
Okay.
another dog when you were younger or something, but this dog is not alone. There's another one with it.
He's got a
Um,
friend.
yeah, it has a little friend. Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
We always need to be reminded of that, Shelly. Oh yeah, he's with his mom dog. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, okay. So not alone, not alone, because they're
Yeah.
like they're exactly in little puppy heaven. Um,
Oh, and you had them both as pets. You lucky lady.
okay, so there's two of them. Okay,
Okay.
that's what they're showing me. And then this is the card.
Vulnerability.
Yeah,
Surprise,
but look at the
surprise.
detail in that card. Look at the generators, the
It's
lotus, the
beautiful.
triangles here,
Those triangle energy there
the
and spells.
dragonfly. Like, look at all of
Lotuses.
it.
Yeah, nice.
Yep, so much going on
Of
here.
course you loved him like a child. Those fur
Oh, of course you
babies are
did.
people's children.
They're still going to be around you. They're still going to come and play with you. Pay attention to the little um is there another animal in the house? Because all of a sudden I just saw another, like a cat, I think, running around. There's another animal running around, but I think he's alive. I'm not sure. It just went really fast around me. Um,
Zoomies.
okay. So our vulnerability can be one of the greatest gifts we can share. It can also be the hardest. In our society, we are conditioned to put on a facade, to be strong, even times of difficulty. Being vulnerable is one of the strongest things that we can be. It is easy to armor ourselves with harsh truths that may be too painful to bring to the light of day. However, this causes greater suffering as buried pain becomes shadows. Unprocessed negative experience can incarnate as much more troublesome traits and insecurities with their origin. When we are truly honest with ourselves in all of our facets and we are vulnerable, that honesty is an important step in discovering our shadows and bringing them into light for healing. Furthermore, when we share our vulnerabilities with others, we allow them to glimpse a deeper part of ourselves. This is a fertile soil for trust. It plants the seeds for others to share the places that are most raw or tender for them. Our closest friendships can be formed in this space. The times when we feel too uncomfortable to reach out to others can be the very times we need them the most. Having compassion and awareness of the struggle and disorientation others may be going through is a valuable contribution to the world. Holding space where others can be vulnerable is a key element of healing work. Self love is also connected to our ability to be vulnerable as it allows us to be true to ourselves, exactly as we are without judgment.
Absolutely.
The
Okay.
cats, pay attention to the
The
cats because the
cats. Yep.
dogs are still playing with the cats.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Saying hi to Laura, Leah, and Brad Pierce for joining us. We may not be able to get to you, Laura. We do have several people ahead of you, but yeah, she always makes people cry, Shelley. She's famous for that.
But in a
But
good
just,
way.
yeah, in a good way. Just know that there are changes for you coming, more changes. Just like ripples from the smallest drop of water in a pond, the smallest of changes in one's life can bring the greatest rewards. We all know that. Think about the changes you make in your life, okay? They don't have to be big, they don't have to be grand, sweeping, huge, judicious changes are better. You know, those tiny, small changes, they can add up to life big life changes after a time. Okay, so think about those small changes that you can make that will allow and add quality into your life. Clean out the clutter, commit to walking every night, cut out processed food from your life, all those things we've all heard before. But maybe just taking some moments to cry. Alternatively, though, big changes are coming your way. Yay.
Miss
Okay.
Miss Dawn, right?
Miss Dawn, where have you been?
Where have you been? Change is always good, even though it's hard as heck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
For some people, change is very hard for some people. Not
I know
perfect people, Miss Jenny.
I've had difficult times in my life. Change is difficult for some people. I know.
Okay, Dawn, your card is unique gifts. Isn't this one pretty too? Look at that.
I love that deck.
I've actually think I've
Yes.
seen these.
That one I might have seen before
Yeah,
making
I
many
think I
friends
have
in my
seen
life.
something similar to that before. So,
Nice galactic being.
okay, so Dawn, I passionately believe that we all have gifts to bring to the world. If we all did what we truly excelled in and enjoyed our talents and abilities, would if we all sorry, I lost my train of thought here. If we all did what we were truly excelled in and enjoyed, our talents and abilities would enable our communities and our planet to thrive. Isn't that
Mm-hmm.
so true? What the world what would the world be like if each person contributed from a place of overflowing enjoyment without obligation? Where would where would we be in jigsaw pieces if the jigsaw pieces came together for a diverse and complementary reality, from prejudice or competition? Someone's talking like through me, like
I was
I'm
doing
like
that
I'm
snapping
like
earlier
trying to
today.
read and trying to like get lost. Some of us have already discovered or remembered what we feel we are here to do. Others are still seeking or just starting to consider this idea. Your inspiration may come as a message and a vision or a dream. It may be something others have recognized in you for a long time. It may come from a deep resonance, deep. Can you please?
Resonance.
Oh, how did you know my word?
I know things.
Okay. Did I tell you that in my head?
Maybe, but sometimes I just know
There
things.
is a man here. He says his name is Dave, David Dave, and he's got a double name. So that means he was named after somebody.
Hi,
If it's
Dave. Hi, David.
for somebody, please let me know.
Thanks for joining us.
All right. Where were we, Jenny?
Resonance.
Ooh, sorry.
It's all right.
That's the thing that sucks when we do this is because they just talk right to me.
Yes, and they get in the way sometimes. Jenny
Yeah.
does not know all. Dawn. Jenny's still learning too.
Jenny knows all. Jenny and I talk to each other through our minds. So,
Yes, telepathically.
yeah.
That stuff.
Um, I can't I just can't find my place here. This I got lost. I got so lost. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's okay.
Your gift or purpose maybe something you enjoy. Yes, that's it. Okay.
There we go. Yes.
So, when there is enjoyment in what you do, you can give more to it, way beyond your usual capacity. It lights you up when you think or talk about it, and you need less in your life as you are fulfilled through doing it. When you don't do it, you might feel ungrounded or low in energy. If you haven't connected with your purpose, look at your quirks and what they are telling you. You may struggle with some things because your mind works differently in some area in these areas. Things you may have considered shortcomings might be qualities that enable your gifts. Struggling with, for example, struggling with dyslexia. There's a strong way to always process the translation. And it says, this is the person talking, when I went outside, learned the communication, how to decipher the concepts and thoughts from abstract images that amplified the more energy that there was behind them. It was quite frustrating as I felt it made me seem unintelligent. The words I couldn't muster felt inferior to the information I was experiencing. The time it took to translate meant much was lost, so I would often give up mid sentence. However, I'm
Oh,
wondering if this person is
we've
dyslexic or something that is talking to me. So,
yeah, we've so done that. Yes.
yeah, however, this nonlinear way of navigating reality was perfect for energy healing and the realms. When I discovered painting these skills, this guy's talking about himself, I'm sorry. Then I realized I could explain everything in a visual way that included the flow and color of feeling. So what makes you unique? Any quirks that you feel are that are shortcomings could be the key to your superpowers. Look for the positive sides of your traits. How would you like to spend more time? Are there things that you would like to try or to feel or feel a pull to explore? So this is the time, Dawn. If it's those things, if there's something that you've always wanted to do and it's still buzzing in your ear that you want to do this, this is the time. But I know that you give back a lot and you help out a lot of families and a lot of women
Yes, she does.
in your work, and I know that you do that. So take the time to ask for something for you, because you're always giving to others, and you're a very lovely, you have a very big heart, and I just want you to ask for something special for you. Reach out and grab it, and that's what I'm getting from this, is that you're the way that you give back, and you are one of those people that actually work for a place that actually tries to better others lives. So I
Yes.
really feel that don't just try and find your own little happiness in your days as well. Yeah.
In all of that, wow, good job.
Sorry.
You have Ascension coming up behind that, beside it, in it, part of it. Okay. Ascension is something that people who are following a spiritual path, that's like their ultimate goal. However, ascension really is not that. It's not something that's portrayed in art and in literature as a great leap to instant nirvana. It's actually a giant work of fiction and art. It's actually consciously living. We're all spiritual beings. We're all here roaming around this earth, living our life as spiritual beings, to grow and evolve on our soul's level. That's what being spiritual is. Whether you're conscious of it or not, you're walking towards this ascension, Miss Dawn. Each experience, each relationship, obstacle, joy, and creation will bring you one step closer to the ladder, to where we all end, with a greater awareness of all of ourselves than we started out with. Okay, so it's best to keep in mind that when you're climbing a ladder, it's one rung at a time. Okay, that's the same with your soul's ascension. Work at the bigger picture and know that there are bigger issues and problems in the world than just that. So just work at one at a time. There you go, ma'am. Hi, Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany who's watching us.
Hello, Tiffany. I just have to take a second.
That's okay. I've been smudging all kinds of stuff over here.
It's like like David. It's like it just won't stop. David Davidson, like one of those names. like
Mm,
a double name. It's either a rhyming name, named after somebody, or like a David Davison.
right. Yeah, that's interesting. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Sherry's watching us tonight. Not coming on for a card, but she's watching us. It's okay. Sherry's one of
Hi,
my
Miss
favorite
Sherry.
people.
Sandra, right? That's our next one.
Yes, ma'am.
Sandra, Sandra, Sandra. There's a woman around her. Kim. My dad's name was David. Dave.
Oh, all right.
So, was he named after somebody, Kim? If you remember? If you can just write it in the comments. So, Sandra. Is Sandra new to this?
Sandra may be new to this. Yes, she might be new to the group calls. Yes.
Okay.
She
There
did
is.
say she's a newbie. Yeah.
Oh, is that what she? Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's just like, I just saw like the number one go up. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if that means it's her first time here with us.
Brand new.
The
Yes.
number one came up. So I don't know if that's your number or your, numerology or whatever, but number one, something about the number one is really important. And also there is a woman around you, an older woman. Um, and she, like, she sings and she hums and she, like, it's almost like she's dancing around Sandra, and
Cute.
like it's almost, it's really cute. So I don't know if this is like a mother or a grandmother, but this woman is really cute, really really sweet. Like it's almost like I'm a little teapot, that song. I keep hearing it. I'm a
Yes.
little
Yeah.
teapot, and then putting the little arm out and stuff. So
Cute.
anyways, if that makes sense, let me know, please.
Okay. Ciao, Elena. She said that's her favorite Aunt Libby.
Oh, did she
That's
used to sing that
cute.
song?
Does she dance with you? Okay.
Yeah. Really, this, yeah, like a little, like the nursery rhymes.
Yes.
So, Sandra, your card is surrender.
Oh, look at that. That is so gorgeous.
So,
I just think I really like those cards.
I know they're the Lemurian ones.
Yes, she was fun and she played with her.
Yes, it's like I can like, and then she had
Child
those,
at heart all the time.
yeah, and she had gross candies. Like I'm tasting these candies, and I'm like,
Like it was
ew.
never a yummy sweet candy. Right? Yeah. Okay.
No, it was like, kind of the grandma that pulls the candy out of the bottom of the purse. It was kind of
Oh
like,
yeah, there's a bunch of lint on it. Yeah, it's great.
I that's how I'm seeing it. I'm sorry, Sandra, if I'm just tasting what I taste what I taste. So, anyways, okay. So your card is surrender. So surrendering could be one of the hardest things to do. Trusting that that we can achieve more by loosening our control can take great courage. Sometimes the most constructive way forward is to stop forcing things into being rather than allowing, inviting, and drawing a project into being. The energy here is of frustration, as if you're pushing something heavy up a mountain. Um, at these times, gravity or flow don't seem to be on your side. And that's okay. These cards, don't go, oh, well, oh my God, it's bad. No, that's not what these cards mean. So you, at these times, gravity or flow don't seem to be on your side. So you use this awareness as a guide when you start to detour from your path. And that anybody can go through that. I go through this. I'm going through something right now. And I know that, things aren't, in any life, everybody has hills. We don't just have smooth sailing. There's no way. I've never met anybody, and nor will we ever meet anybody that has smooth sailing. So we all have to understand that we go and we have to hit our low points, but we
Yes.
have to bring ourselves right back out of it.
There are valleys, there are
And
detours,
yep,
there's all kinds of stuff.
absolutely. And it's really important that we don't let ourselves stick in these moments. So use this awareness as a guide when you start to detour from this path. So when control is released, so too is resistance. One of the biggest skills that we can learn is to get out of our own way. Amen. When we are receptive, when we are in a receptive place, we are open to a world of opportunities, and the great mysteries can unveil themselves. The mind loves to control the outcome, but this only creates limitations. It can feel scary, but when we allow ourselves to be caught by the universe, anything is open to us. The sky's open. The painting is called "A Star Is Born," and its message is about becoming the star that you came here to be. You can reach your peak life experience through surrendering and allowing who and what you truly are to flourish. Today, be more by doing and trying less. The advice goes against the grain of our striving culture, encourages us to the source from outside ourselves and to our busy and to busy ourselves out of natural state of all-knowing bliss. So surrender is the key element in the creative process. When I let go and flow, allowing intuition over direction, I find I create far more powerful works. So loosen your hold on your reins and know that the universe will catch you. Trust, even though things are not as you imagined, stay poised and aligned with your purpose. At the last minute, the situation will reveal its magic. And a lesson is always learned when we go through these times in our life. I promise you, there's always a lesson behind it.
Whether
And
we see it while we're in it or not. Sometimes we don't see it till we're out of it and
yep,
a long ways out of it.
absolutely. So,
And that's okay
um,
because there is a new day.
yay!
A new day
This thing
coming.
of mine.
Yes, and this enables a brand new light. Okay, so we can see more clearly once the shadows of fear and doubt are brushed away by the light of creation. Once the initial shock of discovering the duality in a situation has worn off, you can find comfort that there truly is no bad or good. It just is. And when you realize this, the possibilities for the outcome of a situation, they become endless. Anything is possible. Okay. Um, this card is offering some advice for you to wait. Okay. So if you don't know what to do, just wait. Everything is yet to unfold. Okay. So allow the unfolding. Let that new day to come alive.
And call on your aunt when you
Yeah. Ask for Aunt
if
Libby.
you yeah, come out and play the inner child. Bring that inner child out that never dies. That never ever dies. They're
Maybe
always
you're being a little too serious lately. Maybe you need to lighten up and have a little more fun.
yep.
And Aunt Libby's trying to draw that out of you.
Yeah, do the teapot song tonight just by
Yeah.
yourself. Just sing it. 'Cause
Dance around
that's
your
what
house.
I think I'm gonna do it after we're done this. I'll sing it.
Yeah, laughter is a high frequency. It's better for you than crying. So, all right, Ange, we're going on to Ange now.
And
Ange,
okay.
ooh, lovely.
39. Number one. I don't know what it is about number one.
It could be your first life.
Yeah. Make sure you join us again, Sandra.
Yes,
She's got a lot of stuff.
yes. Yeah, we don't get on here as often as we would like to do this, but watch and see, and join us again. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Okay, so for Ange, the time of guilt and shame ends now.
That's it. Done.
Done. Kaput. Wow, beautiful. So forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. So you have done something wrong, you have made a wrong decision or allowed emotions to lead you astray. But you now have the inner greatness, the self-awareness and the ability to be true to yourself, to recognize this. But have you also asked for forgiveness? Whatever is weighing you down in your past or present, whatever makes you feel small or bad, whatever you are remorseful about, now is the time to transform it. Mistakes are made so we can mature, so we can learn from them and grow. The time has now come to forgive yourself. You have drawn this card because you may have been feeling remorse or even shame, perhaps only recently or for some time. However, it is okay. You have recognized it and you are sorry. So forgive yourself so that you can return to your soul path and continue on it cheerfully and with light heart. Begin to love yourself just as you are, with all your weaknesses and strengths. The more you accept yourself and acknowledge every side to your nature, the more complete and fulfilled you will be. Get rid of all your emotional baggage, show yourself kindness and mercy, and start to love yourself completely from now on. This love will then lead you to new dimensions. Conduct a small forgiveness ritual. The time has come to release all feelings of guilt and shame. The darkness never stops spinning its web in an attempt to catch and paralyze us, spreading its base vibrations and weaving them around us and ensnaring us. Recognize this and free yourself from this web. Humility and repentance are good, but do not become trapped in this web. So I think it is very easy to become trapped. We feel guilty
Sure
for
is. Yes.
everything. And
Yes.
um, is there any loved ones around you? Oh,
Well, you know what? She's
I
asking the
feel,
question she already knows the answer to because she's got some psychic abilities of her own,
oh, does she?
some tapping abilities of her own.
There is
I'm
a
just
there is a
going with
woman.
that intuitively.
There is a woman.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Female energy.
Female energy. I think this woman passed from cancer. I think.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
that this lady, I don't know. That's how I'm seeing the word cancer. So there's a woman passed from cancer. Um,
So
and
right about that. Okay.
and
Yes.
there was something in her stomach that was bothering her as well. I don't know if the cancer was in her stomach, but there's something that was bothering her in her stomach. Don't like, if this is your mom, don't think
It
that
is.
this crap is going to happen to you. You're manifesting this crap.
Yeah. Delete
Stop
that. Don't
doing
think
this.
that just because she had it, you're
Oh
gonna get
boy.
it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, no, she's like slapping. Like, I almost feel like she's like, no, no. That was your mom's lesson. That's not you have a whole different journey. So just
Stop
stop
it. Exactly. Just stop
it.
sometimes in stereo. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know how I know that there's some psychic ability is not just by this card that I drew. I just knew it. I felt it. So this card right here is like a beautiful sun and it's water energy and it's about your own psychic development. Okay, so it wants you to learn about discernment and what discernment really is for you. And discernment is the feeling that you get in your body that signals whether something feels right or wrong. It's that sixth sense, that gut feeling. It's really about intuition and not to take on other people's energies, including your mother that's passed away. Okay. So we're in the right now, we're in the element of water. We want you to use this. Okay. Use this element. Let these things flow like water because closing yourself off to other people's energies, um, that's going to give you a very different energetic experience. And you don't want to do that. You want to embrace instead of fight. So bring up the energetic vibration by leaning into your own realms of psyche. Okay, start taking some classes or workshops or books. Do something to develop it because they're right there knocking. Okay, and that's that card. And all that came before I drew the card, but now I feel like Kim.
Good. You
Yeah,
can take
so
it all.
I've been no 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 no
Oh
no
my
no.
god.
no.
The stupid thing won't it
I
just
got one that's driving me crazy too. So I know there are a few other requests, but
okay.
we have been going for an hour and a half now. So we can either wrap it up or you can finish up with
We
whatever
have
you
been
want.
doing an hour and a half.
Well, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, almost 8 o'clock.
Holy
So
crap.
we came
Okay,
on here around
so
6:30.
can we finish with Amy?
Um, that
Was it the next one? Who was the next one?
yes, Amy Kaloum. Yes.
Amy Kaloum. Yeah, because as soon as I wrote her name down, my arm started to kill me. And that's why I just wanted to talk to her. I don't know if somebody like passed from a heart attack or if
Or
this
stroke.
is on her. Like the arm is killing me right from the shoulder all the way
Is it
down.
like right from up here all
Oh
the
yeah, like
way
even
down?
all the way down the whole arm.
Okay,
So
yeah.
is there a father I shouldn't say a father. Well, okay. There's a
Um,
male and I
yes,
feel like
Amy.
he had a heart attack and my arm is killing me. And this might I don't know. I wrote her name down and I saw this and then right away my arm started hurting. So Amy, have you lost your father, grandfather to a heart attack? It's a father figure. Um,
Okay, well,
hello?
she's joining us, but she has an uncle that had a heart attack. Now, is this uncle passed away or is he still with us?
Yeah. He's just a really strong energy. He's like he makes me very cold. She will feel coldness when he's around her.
Okay.
I don't know if he was like the joke, like he was like the funny one of the family because
They share a birthday.
I see his smile and I see he's got a big smile. Like I don't know, something about his teeth, but there's just something special, a connection between the two. And he's trying to show me, but I don't know what it is. He keeps showing me his mouth, like he's smiling huge, and he's like this man is at peace. Like I know that he's crossed over and he's at peace.
Oh, good.
Um,
He did share a birthday with her, and he
okay,
was a happy and hyper man. So
okay.
always smiling, big smile,
Like
right?
he would be the guy trying to ride the kid's tricycle, like a grown man trying to ride a tricycle. Like he would be that kind of
Life of the
uncle.
party, making
Yeah,
everyone laugh. Yeah.
because that like I actually see him with these big legs trying to ride a tricycle or something. He looks like he's fun.
Absolutely. She says yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. And and did he have a son? All of a sudden he just like now he's like, oh, you open up to me, like,
Oh, yeah. You
whoa.
want to talk? Let's talk. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So her card is follow the path of your soul. So now it's time to follow the path of your soul. Do not let negative vibrations in the outside world distract you. All your spiritual helpers will now receive all your spiritual help will now receive very powerful support from the divine. So, source of all you being, in order to better guide you, will with speed and purpose towards happiness and fulfillment. Place the stag, which is your card,
Mm-hmm.
a subtle fellow traveler at the head of all your energetic companions and follow it. The whole universe supports you and sends you to the divine light of clarity and an unwavering determination. Do not squander this great moment being gifted to you. Open all your senses and chakras and allow everything that is now flowing to you to flow through you. You are at the threshold of a path that will take you to higher dimensions and expand a consciousness. And Amy, I'm not sure if you have abilities or if I shouldn't say I'm not sure that if you have them, you have them. I'm not sure if you're aware of them. So,
Most of us are not aware of them.
okay. Do we know her?
I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
I'm not really sure.
Just
The
be
name
careful with
sounds
playing
familiar, but
around. That's what I just got a warning to be careful. If you realize you
yeah.
have abilities, be careful what you're playing around with. So you're at the threshold of a path that will take you to higher dimensions and expand your consciousness. Make use of every opportunity that now presents itself to follow the path of your soul and Um, Mastery. For you, this means never passing judgment again from this moment on. Be glad and grateful and prepare yourself with meditation and by following a light diet. Keep the stag beside you at all times. He is like a guide now to you. It will bring you wise advice and may guide you to a worldly or a spiritual leader.
Oh,
Both are
awesome.
good. It is now more important than ever not to let anything throw you off balance.
Now she is
So,
aware she has abilities. She just doesn't practice them.
okay, but you have to still protect yourself.
Still protect because they come through even though you're not using your abilities. Um, so be mindful of that.
Yep.
And all is good. Okay? Nice mandala there. Really pretty. Triangle energy in the middle of it. So we know that every experience in life has the potential to bring a teaching tool. Okay, so that's what this is saying to you by remembering, embracing this idea. Um, there's an encounter that's coming up or a situation. It's fraught with unneeded emotion and trauma. Okay, and drama. There's gonna be all kinds of drama to it. By not attaching labels or expectations to the situation and the drama or the people involved, you'll allow pure divine energy to flow unimpeded through you. So while you may have little control over what happens to you at times, you always have control about how you react to them. Okay? Do you react with an impulse or do you strike out at others when you feel hurt? Do you crawl into your safe place when the world seems mean and hurtful? Um, Face the challenge in your life head on. That's what's asking you right now. Okay? So be thankful for the opportunity. Thank you. Thank them for the experience and whatever is happening. Okay, so set yourself a goal of learning from every situation in your life instead of like falling into that, oh, this happened to me, they were horrible, they said bad things, this happened, whatever. You know, learn from it instead. Okay, find the silver lining because it's there. There's always silver lining in every single thing, and we don't always see it when we're in it. But if we just stop and don't get caught up in all that drama and all the stuff, you will see it. That's it. That's all.
That's all she wrote.
It is.
This was a blast.
Actually, there was more because there was not as many words in that card, but it's kept flowing out of me. So, let it go.
This was fun.
It was fun. So, sometimes we pull one accumulation card, like one card for the remaining people that didn't get a card. Would you like to do that? Um,
I think my card for everybody was balance.
Balance.
I
Yes.
think that as above, so below was brought up so many times. I think the
Yes.
yin and yang, the masculine, the feminine, the light, the dark, all of it, balance.
Yes.
And
Balance in life and spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally.
in
It's
every layer, we need to balance ourselves. We think, the as above, well, we have this, but we're grounded. But then there's just so much more that we need to make sure that we're balanced on, and just reminding everybody to ground yourself.
and it's really hard to ground yourself this time of year. We know that. But visualization is the key. If you can't get yourself balanced or grounded, imagine that you are. Okay. Your
Yeah,
mind and your thoughts have power. They can make the energy move for you.
yeah.
So,
I found today, the last actually couple days, I love snow, so it doesn't bother me. But I've been making snowballs, and so it's
nice.
water, right, Jenny? Like,
Yes, water is very
element.
grounding as
So,
well.
and water is me, anyways, being a Pisces. And I just feel like I just get the snow in my hand and I just make it enough and then I just let it go. Like, thank you for just.
Or you throw it at your friends.
Well, I haven't seen you today, or else I would. I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
I mean, if you're around your friends, throw it at your friends.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Can't help myself.
This was fun. Thank
It
you.
was fun. Yes, thank you for joining me.
Well,
It
thank
was
you for
impromptu.
inviting me.
Kind
Yeah.
of, we decided kind of last minute to do this. We're not always available at the same times anymore, so this was fun. I'm glad we got to connect, and all of you ladies and gentlemen that joined us tonight.
Yeah, thank
That
you
was
for
fun.
everybody. I like seeing
Yes.
new names and join us
Yes.
for Jenny doesn't usually post it too early when we decide on a day, and now we're going hour by hour.
Yes. We have to go minute by minute sometimes.
Sometimes we have to. So
Even us, we have to go minute by minute.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But you will see it. If we're doing it, it'll be posted because there's a notification that says we'll be going live, and you
Hmm.
can watch us on here, and on YouTube and on Twitter. Just not yet on Instagram. They
Not
haven't
on
got on board yet.
Instagram.
Right?
Okay.
Instagram is very like tight with their streaming platform. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, and if anybody's interested, just briefly before we go, if anybody's
yeah,
interested in readings, I'm doing them at the tree. So I've picked a few days. I think they're already booked, but
yes.
I'll give
February completely booked,
I'll give a couple more days that I'll be available to do that. So if
and
anybody's
they
interested,
fill up very very fast. So when I post it, get in when you can because some people are waiting to see that post.
yeah. So we'll give you I'll give you a couple extra days.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the evening.